Hi there, my name is Stephen Becker. Do you Rabbi from another planet? Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And it's another Rumour video. And I normally try and do like one a week if there's enough material. This has been a Rumour tsunami. So I think it's coming from similar sources. I think it's coming from multiple sources. And these rumours, I actually kind of believe. I could like a lot of them yesterday on my yesterday's video. I was like, yeah. These ones I kind of believe. So yeah, we're going to be talking about them. We're going to talk about them in general, and then we're going to bring in another source to substantiate. One of these rumours, not substantiate, support. Nothing is substantiated, okay? Nothing at all is substantiated until we see it. I just kind of believe these things. These all sound credible. Now, all this is in, by the way, what really kills me is all this broke when I was on the TARDIS zone last night. Noel dropped it. I was supposed to be on it. It's one of the rare times I couldn't make one. I was exhausted. I was so freaking tired yesterday. I did... a video and 2 streams. I was supposed to, by the time I got to 9 o'clock, which is 7 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. UK time for me, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was asleep, in bed, asleep by like 9:30. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. I tell you, getting old, everything that was a punishment when you were a kid, is something you look forward to. You go, being sent to your room, bliss, going to bed early, thankfully, yeah, eating your greens, that looks nice. All that stuff comes fantastic when you get into your 50s. So there you go. Even I'm not there yet. I think I'm 50 this year. I'm 50 this year. I'm 49 now. Fine. Okay, so by the way, before we get to the rooms, can you hit the subscribe button? I've been doing a lot of stuff about, the political situation in the world, shall we say. I don't want to say it too clearly because whenever the bots hear me say anything, they go, and they demonetize it. So I've been doing a bunch of videos about that. And so my subscribers have been going, blah, blah, like freaking out. And they go up and down. And so you hit the subscribe button. Let's try and get some stability going there. That'll be fan-freaking. I tell you, if the people counting the votes in America could count my subscribers, I think I could get another 100,000 quite easily. But enough of that for now. Fine. Let's talk about these. Oh no, we didn't talk about all the important stuff. Can you hit the subscribe button? Thank you very much. If you subscribe, you can win my you can enter and win my competitions if you're a subscriber. The prize is a little bit tardy. I should have given this away last night. Next time I do a stream, I think probably tomorrow, I will give it away then. The prize is Judge Dredd, Dark Side of the Moon, a freaking fantastic Judge Dredd graphic novel, hardback, all the Lunar Colony stories, tons of great artwork, just absolutely fantastic. All you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel, subscribe in the comments. I was going to say contents. How do you get to the contents? I've got the book, and I don't know, they have a contents page. In the comments, leave the hashtag Dark Side of Dredd. Dark Side of Dredd. Somebody asked me, does that mean there's a light side of Dredd? I kind of think there is. Dredd's always had a nice bit of a sense of humour, and I think as it's gone on, he does have a bit of a wry sense of humour as well going on. You would need a sense of humour. You would need a sense of humour to be able to process these rumours. This is Rumour Control. What movie's that from? That's from was Alien 3. Pretty darn good movie. Paul McGann's in it. But if you have the box set, they got this really good work print director's cut, which is so much better. So anyhow, McGann had this whole storyline completely cut out, which actually made things make a lot more sense. But yeah, much better movie if you see the director's cut extended, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, Rumour Control. Yeah, by the way, if you haven't seen it, there's a great... Brian Glover was he was in a prison planet. He comes saying, this is Rumour Control, there are no aliens. He comes, and at that moment, the alien comes from the ceiling, grabs him, and sucks him up into the ceiling. It was a good moment. What's not a good moment? What's going to be happening with Doctor Who? So, the rumour is, who is Dr. Ruth? We have answers on who Dr. Ruth is, and Dr. Ruth is the second Doctor. Dr. Ruth is the second Doctor in a changed timeline, in a not an alternate timeline, like a converted timeline. And the first room is Dr. Ruth is the second Doctor. The first Doctor, which they are planning to refilm or have refilmed sequences from. Not War Games, from 10th Planet, from 10th Planet, where the Doctor's dying. He needs help from Gallifrey, and so they give him this regeneration. He regenerates into Dr. Ruth, not Dr. Ruth, the little Jewish sex doctor, but the English little like Polish sex doctor. I mean the English black Doctor Ruth, who we've already seen, regenerates into Doctor Ruth, and then she runs away. This explains why she has that late Hartnell looking TARDIS and doesn't have a sonic screwdriver that fits into time. So this actually goes nicely with the other room I heard, that they're going to be peppering these alternate doctors, I call them the timeless children doctors, in between the regenerations. This is actually a bit worse. This is a replacement of them. So they're also getting rid of John Pertwee and Tom Baker. So the reason I believe this is just one of the it's another one of these tropes that these crazy ideologues do when they get in control of any property, right? When they get in control of anything that's traditionally masculine, which they hate masculinity. They absolutely hate traditional masculinity. So firstly, you have to have they firstly turn the main character into a woman. If it's a minority woman, even better. They turn the main character into a woman. Then that main character has to have been revealed to have their power not come from a man, but there was actually a woman before that came before her, which is actually why I believe like the female Khalid being in charge of Davros. That's the kind of trope that we see over and over and over and over and over again. And then what they do is then they then erase the masculine version from the world and replace it with a feminine version. So so they're basically talking about getting rid of Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, and Tom Baker. They're very, very definitive doctors, but they're past doctors. So I think he's thinking, no one's really going to notice. It's only going to be the fanboys, right? No one's really going to notice or care, right? And I just think, if you can't write a good story, if you put like revelation in, that's replaces story. That's a replaceable story. So they're looking to recast the third and fourth Doctors in this like alternate. And again, I don't want to use the word alternate timeline because I think it's going to be, this is the official Doctor Who. There's only one timeline. But they're looking to recast the third and the fourth Doctors, which I look to me that sounds freaking sacrilege. But that's just me. I'm a sad old fanboy for you. But it does like fit into that trope. And so the Dr. Jodie will then show Joe Martin how to make a sonic screwdriver. And then there's talk about reprogramming the chameleon circuit on the TARDIS to get away from it being a police box, right? Which sounds crazy. They're talking about a camper van. And the reason they want to get rid of the police box is because of, I'm not sure if I can say this either on YouTube, BLM, I believe, of course, many lives matter. I'm up for lives mattering. Lives mattering, I think, is probably an intrinsic truth of every life. I wouldn't want to denigrate, but there is this idea that the police also are bad people that don't like you dependent on your skin color, which. Well, look, okay, if you believe that, you believe that. I just think I just never met anybody really. I mean, I've heard people like that, but I've never met anybody who said, "Oh, I don't like him because I don't like his skin color." Look, for me, it's just a different freaking universe. I just don't think that there's that many people. That many people around. And I think the people who want to say that's a major factor in the world conflate the people who say I don't like your skin color with people who say I think generally speaking gender isn't fluid. But rather a cornerstone of one's, personality, one's self-identity. So I think when they conflate the two, at that point you get a lot of people, but I think that's why they do it. Because, I don't know, I just think people need to feel like they're under, they're in the resistance that are under attack. So fine. So I did talk about the changing the police box exterior yesterday. So now we got an article on, we got this covered, it's always good to go to sources that, fundamentally you disagree with. It's always good to see how the other universe is thinking. By the way, if you're somebody who can have a friendly chat about politics, about this, and you want to come on the channel, and you completely disagree with me, right? Because I just got lots of questions for you. I have lots and lots of questions. I'm sure you have questions for me. If you want to do that, I would freaking love to do that. I would love to have a conversation, like a non-pejorative conversation. Let's be nice to each other. You know, like we disagree, but like, you know, if you're up for that, anybody there is up for that, please get in contact. I would love to have you on. I'd love to talk about it. Fine. So, Doctor Who rumoured to be changing TARDIS exterior due to real-world events. Now, listen. In all fairness to them, they may be coming off my video where I talked about this a couple of months ago, and then somebody else saw that, and then they ran with it, and somebody else saw it, they ran with it, then it got back to, I think, to Noel, and then it got back to me again, and I said it again, and it also got back to, yeah, that's how rumours work, right? They just fly around. Yes, that's what. And I do not know why there's a big white space before we get to the story. We got this covered. You got this covered. Apart from the page. Let's go down to the story. Though the doctors who occupy the time-space machine have come and gone over the past 60 years, one constant has always been the police box outer shell becoming one of the most famous sci-fi images in the world. Well, you know, I get the feeling that they wanted something cheap that they had on. I'm sure there's experts out there who have researched this to the nth degree, but I get the feeling they wanted some kind of like cheap solution to the spaceship, and they wanted something ordinary, and they had a police box prop, and it's kind of a common thing in the UK in 1963. So I said, yeah, let's just do that. It could have been a chest of drawers, but it's very iconic, right? It's very iconic, especially as we do not have those anymore. But a shocking new rumor points to the defunct phone booth coming under threat, with showrunners potentially set on changing the TARDIS exterior shape given real world events. What are these real world events? Aha! Look at this! It's on the TARDIS zone. Okay, guys, look at my. Oh, they got. Okay, so they got this from Bounding into Comics, which got this from Noel, right? You might have got it from me. I suggested it about 2 months ago when all this was going down. Yeah, again, this is how rumours get started. YouTube down at TARDIS Zone has shared a bunch of new eye-raising rumours. Not as eye-raising as these ones. All this comes from Noel, by the way. Like, I'm gutted I wasn't on that stream last night. I'll be like, what? Where'd you get this from? It has to be that. That's the one. I fell asleep and I couldn't make it up. As we already reported, one of the Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor, may come out as bisexual. Again, I'm just more upset with the Doctor coming out as sexual. It seems to be that's a bad idea. It seems to me that's a bad idea. I think Doctor is better, generally speaking, when the Doctor's not sexual. I mean, we had David Tennant, obviously have like a genuine love for Rose, right? And I just love that as a one-time thing. Doing it over and over again, not so much. Okay, so one of the Jodie is going to come out as bisexual, and if they do, I so want to getting it on with Yaz. I so want to, because I just at this point want to do things that will absolutely destroy Doctor Who, because I do not see this as Doctor Who. It's too freaking, honestly. I'm reminded of when, on the Red Dwarf DVDs, there's great documentaries on those. So one of them, I think season 3 or 4 or 5, one of them, they're talking about their experiences selling a Red Dwarf to the US for a US version. And then, hey, great, so, we love Red Dwarf. Forgive my terrible American accent. We love Red Dwarf, it's fantastic. So they go and have dinner, they say, it's great, and say, one thing, does it have to be on, does the cat need to be a cat? Can he just be a funky guy with fighting? Like, well, I guess if you want, I don't really understand, but if you want, yeah. And then he said, does Lister have to be single? Does, has to be a loser? Does it need to be set on a spaceship 3 million years into space? That's it. At that point, it's too freaking different to what it, like, why are you paying me for that? I'll take the money, maybe. But why are you paying me for it? It's like, just go and put another name on. I don't understand what you want to say. So I feel the same way about this Doctor. Like, what? It's so freaking different. I don't understand how you call it Doctor again. But I want to be clear. If you like it, God bless you. Good for you. I just don't understand. I don't understand. But I don't understand camping either. Camping, not something I would want. I like, really? People pay to go to campground? No. It's like, for me, it's like, there's many things I wouldn't pay for. That's one of them. Okay. There's also, I guess you can go for free. But again, camping, just sit. I'd rather stay home. Like, hey, do you want to go somewhere and be uncomfortable for a few days, in the wilderness and leave your nice home that you've built up, which is warm and comfortable with a big comfy bed and a TV, and food and everything easily, and a kitchen, and a bathroom. I think I'll stay in the house. That sounds better to me, okay? 5-star hotel. I'm all on board. I will go on a 5-star hotel. You don't have to ask me twice there. Okay, another one that's discussed in their latest video is they could change the change could be coming to the Doctor of the faithful spaceship. YouTuber Noel says the TARDIS exterior is under threat due to how the police are perceived with the public. Okay. I think I started this rumor, right? I think I started this rumor because I did the live stream about 2 months ago. And listen, my first thought with like doing a video is like, what can I do with the thumbnail, right? So I did the thumbnail of Chibnall like airbrushing out the police box, the police from here, saying BLM on it, and so I thought that'd be fun, right? And I did, when it was all going down, using the word police was a bad thing, and I thought it was crazy. I was like, I bet they'll get rid of the police box next. And maybe I think I started this rumor. Okay, well I guess that's how they begin. So, have you ever seen that, what was it, the guys from, Peep Show, whatever his name is, they had this great sketch where they're playing, naughty National Socialists from 1930s in Germany, and they looked at their uniform, and they had all like skulls on them, and was like, are we the baddies? So, am I the one who started this rumor? I'm sorry, I didn't mean, but again, I started it, it's gonna happen, right? Have you ever read From Hell, which is a really great examination of the Jack the Ripper murders, written by Alan Moore. There's one character in it, he says, I made it all up, and it came true anyway. That might be what's going on here. Yeah, this is all happening in this revelation you're seeing is happening in real time. By the way, I'm like, really? So apparently the current widespread backlash against the police in the wake of BLM movement has called, by the way, you ever see BLM are going right after, the current president-elect? Like straight away? I mean, really? Wait, relax for a few days? No, straight in. Antifa, okay, whatever. Has called the producer of Doctor Who to wonder if they should really be travelling around in a tiny space in the blue box has the word police, because ACB, baby, ACB all over it. Yeah, I can see you thinking that if you're crazy, and I guess the people writing this are crazy, so it makes sense to them. You got to know who you're talking to, I guess. It's worth pointing out that Noel doesn't says this is definitely that it's definitely going to change, or that a decision has been made. Doesn't say this is definitely going to be made. Just says that it's under threat. It's worth remembering that YouTuber himself classifies the info as rumor. Yeah, he classifies it as rumor because it's a rumor. Gee, I remember in the 80s going to conventions and chatting with other fans and talking about rumors, and we just found it fun. It's like, ooh, you think the Emperor Dalek's going to be revealed to be Davros? Ooh, somebody spoiled that for me before Remembrance of the Daleks. Not nice. Still, never mind. Still, obviously, fans will no doubt be concerned. It sounds like you're going to be elated. In the lore of the show, the TARDIS can change its exterior appearance by way of a chameleon circuit that's supposed to blend the ship into surrounding. However, Doctor's model had a broken circuit stuck on the shape it assumed when the hero landed in 1963, first ever episode. No, he didn't. He was already there. The Time Lord temporarily fixed it a couple of times. He'll say, "It's one episode, for goodness sake." Those things all the time could change again. Doctor Who returns for the holiday special. I think it's going to be on December 25th, which means I can't watch it live because it'll be the Sabbath. That's on a Friday. But oh boy, I'm looking forward to seeing the ratings. That means they're going to come out the Sabbath, and I'm going to be able to see the ratings and and then watch it and go, oh dear. So that's what I got to look forward to. So you would have thought that's enough. That's enough rumors for one. The second, third, and fourth Doctors being erased and replaced by female version. No. Getting rid of the TARDIS, replacing it with a cameraman. No, that's enough. The other rumor, which I don't know, doesn't sound so credible to me. Does not sound so credible. However, a lot of things I've heard from these people didn't sound credible, and then they went and did them. Is that Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat are not happy with this whatsoever, and there's a takeover bid going for Doctor Who because they think this is terribly destructive. Who can argue? So that's logical, but it seems like strange professional behavior. But listen, a lot of time, Rusty Davies especially will be like, and I'm going to bring back Davros, and you're like, what, really? And he does very fanish things. So I don't know. Listen, could be. Wouldn't that be great? And there's a plan if they do take over to do a McGann, Tennant, and Capaldi, I think, story, Modern Doctor story leading into the 60th anniversary. Oh, please. Would that be fantastic? Would that be wonderful wish fulfillment? I would love that to be the case. My name is Sheila Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when you're certified, so you're notified when new videos drop.